Hello my friends, welcome back to the Legacy of the Void Randomizer. Just like our opponents will be soon, we are going to Slain. Well, that joke sounded better in my head. But they need the word to be slain. Let's just cut and redo this. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Legacy of the Void Randomizer, where we always get Nexus Overcharge. Every time. Okay, so after yesterday's episode, a guy in the YouTube comments was like, hey, you get that ability every single time. Are you sure that it's working properly? I was like, oh yeah, he's actually right. I should test it. So I loaded up a mission and it got me autogas. And I was like, yep, it works properly. Then we load back over here and we're back to Nexus Overcharge. It's just a way of life, isn't it? So we now have the flying spellcasters, which are going to be a lot harder than the ground spellcasters to use, I have a feeling. Also, my starting army is really bad. We did get Reconstruction Beam, the repair ability, which is actually going to be incredible, I think. And I'm going to be going for big air energy. That's really the way that they want you to play this mission, so I'll try to do it. And then we're going to yoink them on in, take all these down. I think the Viper is one of the best flying spellcasters we can get, and we're going to support our flying spellcasters with a giant army of... Oh, okay, that's another Raven. We're just going to keep dropping these then. With a giant army of the other flyers. By the way, the Liberator and the Phoenix have been switched, so the Liberator is now a bonus reward, because, let's be honest, it was pretty busted. And then the Phoenix is now available as a thing you can roll on the cheap flying units, which I think was the intent. I don't know why it ended up as it did, but, you know, mistakes happen. So one thing I'm noticing is that auto turrets are really nice with this repair beam upgrade. This dude is absolutely slaying. Okay. That's not that good. I don't want this many ravens. I'm having damage issues. How long until disabling cloud? Can we use... We cannot consumption. We're going to have to deploy Phoenix in order to keep everything safe, I think. Because if we had lost that base, it would have been... It would have been bad. Phoenix, you going to help? Oh, it's battle cruisers. That's why. Run, run, run. Ah. That was unfortunate. I really messed that up. Because the Viper is a great pull. Now, what do we want to do? I actually have an idea. If the game works the way that I think the game works, we might be able to do something. All right. I guess we're going Ravens today. Random is random, but random is very consistent. So I believe that this guy doesn't have the ability to attack ground, but he has Graviton Beam. Oh, he does have friends, though, unfortunately. I didn't think about that because I don't have any of those. Ugh, gross. Maybe we just put an auto turret right here? I don't know where his friends live. Oh gosh. They're everywhere. What if I put one right here? I mean, we have time. I'm not really wasting a whole lot right now. Yeah, okay, that Colossus is just... If we could deal with the Colossus, actually, it would work. And then we'd be able to get some serious value. I'm going to get a couple more Stargates. And then I'm going to start building a giant air fleet to fly around. And it's going to be covered by a bunch of Ravens, which is actually going to be really good in the long term, I think. So one of the things about the Flying Spellcaster is I thought it was going to be tough to micro. However, if the only Flying Spellcaster we roll is Ravens, then, I mean, it can't be tough to micro, it's just Ravens. Now, Ravens aren't like super easy to micro, but you know what I mean. is better than Raven, Oracle, Viper. I don't remember what else flies. Yeah, those guys. One thing we do need is a lot more firepower. I'm gonna warp in a pylon here. Yeah, warp in reinforcements will be a good grab. So we'll have one temporal field and one warp in reinforcements during this attack.
Make your preparations if you are so inclined.
And then actually this mass recall is a really good thing to roll, because we're going to be able to kill those bonus objectives, the motherships, but they're going to drop their stuff off over here, which is going to be bad. However, why don't, oh, did I mess up? Why is there's upgrades on the cyber core, but they're not for air units? There's the okay, something's a little bit off here. There's upgrades that shouldn't be here. I'm just gonna treat that as a whatever moment. We're gonna fire 2 missiles there. They're gonna try to split their stuff. Oh, good missiles. Oh yeah. And then this Corruptor is actually a great find, as are these scouts, because they're going to do so much damage. Drop a couple point defense drones to reduce the incoming damage. Send the Warp Prism on an adventure. A bit of early retirement. And try to not die. I'm feeling pretty good here. I'm a little bit concerned about enemies stacking up or something, but it's mostly anti-ground right here. Let's just keep the turrets on this side, I guess. I am so happy that we got this reconstruction beam. It's amazing. Science vessels, that's another flying spellcaster. There we go. I figured it out. Sorry, I've been thinking for a while about that one. This area is kind of scary. Let's just freeze it and then freeze the second half of this area. And hopefully not have to deal with too much for now. Now, there's a couple things we can be doing in the next portion of our adventure. Oh my gosh, banelings. Big baneling energy. Do not blow my probes up. They all went over there. Drop the cannons to like no HP. Dude, I'm getting so lucky. I live a life of fortune. I don't know why. This randomizer specifically, I just keep getting luckier and luckier and all okay. I forgot to install the patch. Nailed it. Well, it should be patched later. The Liberator has been switched with the with the Phoenix for the tier. I forgot to install it before I started playing today. That's my bad. So what we're going to do is head over here, start taking these forces down, drop some point defense drones to nullify these scout rockets as we punch through their forces. Oh, they targeted down the Liberator anyway. And then that carrier is going down. Perfect. Now we have Wraiths, we have Banshees, we have everything you could ever want in order to take down this mothership bonus objective, I think. We don't have +2 attack. Yeah, maybe we'll wait for +2 attack. I think we're a little bit short on firepower currently. Am I gonna need another Stargate? Kind of feels like it. Let's just keep getting some infrastructure around here. We don't have to go too far. Okay, we keep rolling these overseers. We really need to update these tiers. We really need to update these tiers badly. So how many missiles can I fire? 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5. That'll be 5 seeker missiles at the mothership. I don't know how much HP the mothership actually has. And I'm going to send the medevacs into the front to soak some shots because I've rolled a bunch of them right now. Okay, go get them, seeker missiles. Then we can fire right there, try to take it down. Now finish it off, please. Oh, what a great grab right there. Dusk Wings. That is wonderful. So it's going to be something that actually can work with our force. I'm just going to put these guys on a hold position right here to just delay for a bit. Also, 5 overseers is a bit much. So here comes the Terrazine, guys. Go, Dusk Wings. Yeah, take them all down. Got point defense drones to stop the enemies from being bullies. And then we should probably fight on top of the photon cannons for the most part. Also, retire the Ravens to the back, and by retire I mean put them on hiatus. Carriers are going to do a lot of damage because we opted to not get any of those anti-air upgrades. Oh gosh, you're going to take a Stargate down. Now the repair upgrade comes in clutch again. Almost. Oh, it comes in clutch again. None of this is scary. He's getting patched up. You will not kill my Stargate. Oh, they're going to walk up here because of the disruption web, and they're going to be lasered. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. AI manipulation at its finest. Not smart enough to manipulate people, so I got to manipulate the AI. Oh, there we go. That's actually some pretty good firepower for this mission. Happy about that. The chain attack usually is pretty bad, but because of the damage amplification that these little fog guys take, it becomes really strong. Where are they going? Right into the mineral line to get these photon cannons to kill them. And they're gone. We're going to swing up and grab the expansion now. Really need that. I'm starting to roll some pretty sweet stuff. There's definitely a phase of my life known as the Overseer phase, and it was not my favorite. The Raven phase was a much preferable one. Just keep fighting this stuff. My anti-ground DPS is actually kind of pathetic at this point. Like, really sad. And I think what I'm going to do is not take this base just yet. I'm going to take it during the next segment.
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
Swing these over here. That will give me the longest possible amount of time to mine from it before I have to abandon it again, because I don't feel like I have the firepower that the Void Ray normally provides that will allow me to easily control both areas. And honestly, on this mission, it's not easily control both areas. It's with struggle control both areas. So, gotta play into the mission, you know. I do believe that we have the firepower to move over and start taking down these objectives, though. Just make sure the point defense drones are dropping. Whenever one runs out of energy, just put a new one down. And that means that the enemy's anti-air DPS is pretty bad. Alright, let's take down the Guardian on Malash, put the Overseers or Ravens in front, whatever, we're going to shield overcharge. Because this fight's going to take longer than I want it to. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. And just make this area clear so we can move around more easily later on. We have a minute until the next fog. Oh my gosh. So many Overseers. I've rolled it more than anything else. And then this is in preparation for my expanded economy later. I'm not going to open up this base yet. Or rather, this Tal'Darim mothership. Oh my god. If they send a unit at me, they will get they'll be so embarrassed about the fact that I can see them with all my changelings and overseers. How long is this last? 150 seconds. Let's see if they can see it without detection, because people were talking about it last time and they think that it's only with detection that they can kill it. I'm not sure. It seems like the AI is a bit smarter than that, because they don't have detection over there. Oh, that's a lot of Banes. Phoenix move in and take down the big guys. The destroyers in the back are doing a wonderful job. Think if every single one of those overseers was a destroyer. My life would be amazing. But some people are not destined for happiness. Nah, I'm still getting pretty good rolls. Let's be honest. We're getting a lot of mirages too. Oh, there's the daily overseer. And we're going to have 2-2 very soon. The enemy is also on 2-2. So we're finally going to be at upgrade parity with them. The medevacs actually are not the worst in the world. They can heal the one Mutalisk and the Corruptors and the Overseers. They're much better to have in this composition than, for example, the Warp Prisms, which literally do nothing. Having healer is never bad. I'm not sure if this Phoenix was worth it. I did it. I'm not super proud of it. It was a Phoenix of cowardice.
Amon's forces are gone. Now's your chance to attack the Guardians.
Cancel a couple guys. We're going to grab this base as fast as possible. Get the gas guys on as well and move around to keep clearing. Oh, they're probably going to hit me. So we keep producing during all of this. Let's get some more flying spellcasters because ravens are always good to have. And their damage output is so much worse. Oh, hello. Did that hybrid get hit by an anti-air missile? I wasn't quite able to see. I don't think he did, but he took a lot of damage. It kind of looked like he fell from the sky and the enemy shot him with an anti-air missile. Oh. Guess I'm not expanding because they had one guy there. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm going to try to attack move those guys home while we move the combat force over here.
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
Oh gosh, we gotta move on. Where can we fire the... Yeah, right there. Perfect. And then we can move forward and take down this guy before he does something too scary. Take these out and then pull back home. Big attack waves come from multiple angles is not good for me.
The Guardian has fallen. What a thrilling sight.
Luckily we have a lot of mobility here. The scouts are not doing too much so far. I have put these guys into a good position. We can fire a missile right there, cause them to split at least. That'll delay as we run over here. Now those are not going to be able to get their way home. There's a whole lot going on. We can cloak the wraiths. Shield overcharge to make sure we don't die. Take down the Tal'Darim fleet like 1, 2, 3. Then this prism goes down. We save our base, which, my goodness, that is a lot of enemy. We got a queen that does not quite have spawn broodlings. Ensnare to reduce their movement speed. The Corsairs are doing a good job. And we're going to take it down. Repair beam, repair beam, repair beam. Come on, repair beam. It saved me again.
Approach the void. Ready your warriors.
Thank you, repair beam. No problem, Grant. Well, I lost a good bit. A large deal. Also, yeah, that base not going up is huge. We're gonna have to win the next day. Oh, just try to make it so I can produce. Build whatever I can. As fast as I can. We will have a Phoenix drop, which will be great for the very final fight. The enemy clumps up in this one because there's so many of them, which mean that the Corsairs actually do some incredible damage. And then we gotta scoot our way over here. Our actual number of combat units isn't that good. Luckily, even though we lost like all of our pylons, we have this absurd number of overseers in our army. And that is going to make it all okay. Because we're not supply blocked. Just going to queue up everything. It's going to be a bunch of spellcasters, which is... It's gutsy, it's risky, it's scary. But it's really my only choice because of the gas income. I'm just going to be able to lift in a sec. Now, I don't want to leave. I'm not in that bad of shape. I might actually be able to survive another Terrazine Fog if it comes down to it. Because the damage I'm taking is very low. I'm not really investing into defense. I'm not losing stuff during the defense. Oh, that's actually a lot. We're just going to make sure that we don't take damage here. These are going to despawn. We can get this guy on the hotkey, these guys in the attack key. The Viper is one thing I'm very happy with here. Pull the enemy units, stun them. That's going to make dealing with some of this stuff at the end much easier. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Well, we have the upgrades now, so it's not a problem. The probes can't do anything. One thing that is a bit spooky is being eliminated, so I'm going to cancel some of my production and run the probes up here so I could build more buildings if it comes down to it. Because it'd be real sad to get to this point and then be eliminated from the game, you know? We're gonna swing up. Target down this pylon. We have the Corsairs helping out. We can use the Overseers to kind of be like, hey, fight these instead. As we pull back. Distraction tactics. Oh, okay.
You do well to promote my cause, Artanis.
I only hope that is true.
And then we got to rush.
The strength of the chosen.
Oh, that's not a safe spot. I was hoping it was. We're going to drop Phoenix right there and then fire all the blasts. Point defense drones. The Ravens are not really in position, nor are the Vipers. But we got it. We killed it.
You go to your death, Alaric. The Dark God will destroy you.
It's not Alaric.
I have heard enough of his lies.
Beautiful. Well, we did it. That was real suspect. I'm gonna talk to Gertie about those tiers. Get the stuff all positioned properly. Get the Overseer and the Warp Prism and stuff into a aerial support tier, as it probably should have been long ago. And yeah, it just no issues whatsoever. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I apologize for killing one too many units because I almost had a triple. It could have been 88877. Oh, that would have been fun. Unfortunately, I'm a failure. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.